Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome. Today, I am bringing you some major news about Microsoft's controversial AI feature called Recall. If you're not familiar with Recall, I don't know if you're living under a rock or whatever, but check out my video. I'll link it right now where I cover the initial kind of discovery or, talk about what Recall is. But today, we're going to talk about some updates and some news and how Microsoft is essentially backpedaling or recalling Recall. Make sure you stick around so you know what this means for you. All right, let's jump into it, guys. So Microsoft's recall feature was initially set to roll out on June 18th of this year, 2024, as part of their Copilot Plus PC lineup. Recall aims to take regular snapshots of users' activity, creating a database to help users reconstruct past activities, a searchable database, that is. What does that mean? That means that Microsoft is creepy. No, but seriously, it means that Microsoft is literally taking screenshots of your screen, regardless of what's on the screen. It doesn't know if you have a password showing sensitive information. It doesn't know that. It could be really handy, but I don't know that benefit outweighs the risk there, right? You have potentially tons of sensitive information, personal information, things you don't want anyone else seeing, and they're all stored right here on your PC. Yeah, you could search it. The AI will use OCR and probably multimodal capabilities of being able to say, "Oh yeah, that's a picture of the carnival. You were at a carnival or whatever," right? But obviously, there's downside with that. All right, let's move on. So soon after that announcement, privacy advocates and security researchers, along with people in the insider program like myself, rang the alarm. They were like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing here, guys?" They highlighted several critical issues, particularly the risk of exposing sensitive information in a system if it were compromised. Pretty crazy stuff. All right, so according to several sources, including Malwarebytes and Beebom, the data collected by Recall was stored locally but was not adequately encrypted when users were logged in. This made it a potential goldmine for malware and hackers alike. So the initial plan by Microsoft was to make this a default setting. So you would have to know where to go after you install the operating system to get in there and turn it off. First of all, I think that's just a bad idea with any feature like this, but Microsoft may have had alternative motives behind that. Why else would they want to turn this on by default? But anyways, in response to these concerns that I just talked about, Microsoft has kind of pivoted or sidestepped, if you will, and made some significant changes. Recall will now be an opt-in feature by default. So it's off by default. You'll have to go in there and turn it on and consent to it being on, which is the right move in my opinion. Know what you're getting into and not only have the option to turn it off, but it should be off by default and have the option to turn it on. So this means users have actively if users actively choose to enable it during the setup process, then it is enabled. So you'll have that option during the OS installation process or the UBI process if you buy a brand new computer. And when you're going through those steps, you'll have a prompt that basically tells you about Copilot and allows you to enable it at that point. So additionally, Microsoft has implemented just-in-time decryption, meaning that the data is only decrypted when the user authenticates using Windows Hello. This adds an extra layer of security to the protected data from unauthorized access. And that's covered in this article from BleepingComputer. I'm going to link you guys these articles that I'm referencing as well in case you want to dive deeper into any of this information. So these changes come after some considerable delay in the feature's rollout. It's usually what happens in a project or, a development of an application. You have scope creep, you have changes that obviously impacts the schedule. So Recall was initially set to be available to all Copilot Plus PC users, but now I think this is a good thing. It's restricted for the time being anyway to the Windows Insider program for further testing and feedback. And that's also covered in the Malwarebytes article that I'll link for you guys. This is a good move. I mean, I think we kind of forced their hands, we as a community and these big companies, Malwarebytes, Windows Central, all the different ones that kind of said, hey, this is a big deal that you're doing here. Like, we need to vet this out further and make sure we're crossing our T's and dotting our I's on all these privacy and security concerns. Let the guinea pigs over in the Insider program kick it around. We know what we're getting into. We signed up to test some buggy stuff, so let us check it out. So what does all this mean for you guys? Well, Not much unless you have a Copilot Plus PC, but if you're planning on getting one, or maybe you already ordered one, pre-ordered one, you'll now have the option, which is great, to enable recall. But you'll need to weigh those potential risks against the benefits. Microsoft is working hard to address these issues, so they say anyway, but it's clear that user feedback and vigilance will be crucial moving forward. So please, I definitely encourage you guys to literally weigh out the benefits and the risks. Me personally, I may try this out in the insider program where I don't have anything, sensitive on those VMs that I run to do testing and I make videos about them. I'm going to wait a little bit though to put this on anything that I use for, my day-to-day life where I do banking and, my AdSense accounts and all that good stuff. Um, will I use it in the future? I don't know. Possibly, time will tell, but I'm not going to be the first one that's using this on my personal computer where I actually do a lot of things that are personal. Let me know what you guys think, though. I think another scary thought is businesses, right? So Microsoft is a business that makes money off of businesses a lot of the time, where Apple's more consumer based, right? They make their billions of dollars off of consumers. You all carry around their phones in your pocket. I don't. But anyways, Microsoft is a big business company, so they make money again off of corporations. You look around a massive office, and they've all running Windows PCs. So if there is a company or a business that wants this type of intel on their employees, they now have that, right? And I think there are ways, if you're admin, to gain access to these things. So a lot of controversy, a lot of things to unfold, I think, in the months coming. So that's really it for today's update, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more tech news and updates coming soon. Let us know in the comments, though, what you think about Microsoft's recall feature. Are you going to use it? Are you going to give it the thumbs down? Are you even going to Windows 11? I think you probably should, unless you have a way to get on that long-term service channel of Windows 10. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about recall. Have a good one, guys. Until the next one, take care.